Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you guys the best day trading strategy for beginners. It's going to work with stocks, forex pairs, and cryptocurrency, so I know you guys are going to absolutely love it. And it works during both bullish and bearish markets. So let's get started, and please watch till the end if you guys want to see the proof that this strategy 100% works. Now, of course, go over here to indicators, metrics, and strategies. Type in stock for stochastic indicator right here. Next up, go to RSI and choose relative strength index. This is going to be the core of the strategy that you guys know and love already. Next up, we're going to go over here and we're going to change the settings of the stochastic. We're going to start off with the inputs. Go 2155. Go to style. Blue line or K line as thick as possible. D line as thick as possible. Don't worry about anything except for the middle band. Make that white and triple the thickness and opacity to 100%. Hit OK. Next up, we're going to go over here to RSI. Middle band, white, as thick as possible, and of course opacity up to 100%, and then make the purple and yellow lines as thick as possible as well. And inputs, you don't have to change anything here. And this is the base of your strategy, okay? Let me explain it in very easy terms. When you have a bullish crossover on both the stochastic and the RSI, and at least one of them is happening below their own 50 line, that is your go ahead to start day trading. The chart you're going to be starting all of this off on, whether it's stocks, forex, or crypto, is going to be the 4-hour chart. I like using Bitcoin because it's 24/7. It just makes everything a lot easier. But you can see right here, 4-hour chart is where you guys are always going to start. So when's the last time we had a crossover right here? Well, the last time we had a crossover was way back over here. Looks around 12 o'clock for the stochastic and around 8 o'clock for the RSI. So which one happened second? That's the one you always want to go off of. That's going to be the 12 a.m. one right here that happened Friday, February 13th. That means we had a allowing signal for day trading right there. So what happens next? Well, afterwards, we go over to the 15-minute chart, and this is the same for cryptocurrency, forex pairs, etc. And then you're looking for that exact same signal. You're looking for a crossover that happens with the RSI and the stochastic, and on top of that, one of them is happening below the 50 level, and that's if you want to buy. If you want to short, it's the opposite, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. But we zoom in a little bit. You see a crossover happen right here at 12 a.m. and another crossover happened right here at 12:30. So that means if you were to point another line here at 12:30, that is your buy signal. So let me show you what that means in like an illustration, if you will, right? The 4-hour chart gives you the green light. If you see the RSI crossover and the stochastic crossover happening at least one below the 50 line, that allows you to day trade, right? That means you're trading with momentum. You're not getting burned. You're not buying and then it goes down. You're not shorting and then it goes up, right? After that, you get the go ahead to day trade. And then you're looking for that exact same signal. You're looking for the stochastic to have a crossover and you're looking for the RSI to have a crossover. When both of those are having crossovers, with one of them being below the 50 level, if you try to go long, all of a sudden it becomes very easy to trade. So let me show you what I mean. Crossover right there. You guys could have bought right here, sold right here at resistance, or sold at the next level of resistance up here. It just depends on how much money you're trying to make and the overall vibe you're feeling with the market, especially when it comes to some of those longer trends. But the buy signal worked. If you chose the next level of resistance, guess what? You were able to ride it up for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and make your money. Now, on the flip side here, let's say we're trying to short the market, because this is going to work with both bearish and bullish markets. You can see that we had two crossovers happening, one here at 12 a.m. and one happening right here at 12 a.m. at the same time. So one of these is above the 50 level, which makes it nice and easy. So after that point, you now have the ability to short. This rule allows you to start shorting and doing day trades. Now, what are we looking for? You guys already know what we're looking for. We're looking for a crossover between the stochastic and the RSI, with at least one of them happening above their own 50 level. And for us, both of them are happening above the 50 level, So this one's happening at 12:15, this one's happening at 12:15. So we can short right here at 12:15, right there. And because those lines are a little bit too close, let me just draw a little line like that right there. There you go. All right. And then you kind of zoom out a little bit and you see what is the next level of support. That next level of support can either be here or it can be here. For most of you guys, I know you guys are going to be going for the larger moves, and that's okay. But just so you guys understand, if you went for the first one, you're looking at a profit of around 0.6%. So obviously this is going to work better with leverage. And the next one over here is a profit of 1.86%, which of course is going to work better with leverage. Most of you guys, if you're using strategies like this, you're going to be using them on options when it comes to stocks. Forex, you're already using leverage because it's forex, and of course cryptocurrency, you might want to be using something to be like 5 to 10x, maybe up to 20x if you guys are more ambitious, but for the majority of you guys 5x is going to work well. And you can see within this we had another crossover back over here, no crossover right there until over here, so we had to wait a little bit longer for this crossover, 5:15 to 5 o'clock, and you see that one rode down a little bit as well. So it's very nice and easy for me to like trade this. I think it's going to be very easy for you guys to trade as well, but I will say the first signal that comes on the 15-minute chart after the overall 4-hour signal confirms you are allowed to trade, that's going to be the best trade for you. So a lot of times what I've seen people do when I've given the strategy out to clients and whatnot is they will only trade the first signal after the 4-hour chart allows them to go. So you'll see that beautiful move that happened right there. But on the other side, like we were just talking about, that crossover right here, that was also a big move. That crossover right here, the first crossover, that was a larger move. First crossover right there, that was a larger move, while the second crossover here wasn't not nearly as strong as a move. So make sure you guys understand this. The 4-hour chart is going to make sure that you guys have everything you need in order to say, hey, I am now available to trade. Now I feel comfortable trading. Now, the 15-minute chart just gives you the buy signals. That's all you need. Hey, crossovers are happening. I'm automatically buying and I'm selling at the next level of resistance. If you feel like there's a larger move, or let's say, for example, that you are looking at this chart on the 4-hour and you see that we're up against some moving averages, well, you know that when we break above moving averages, there's a lot more volatility. Well, then you can be a little bit more greedy and watch the price of Bitcoin or whatever you're trading go up a little bit more aggressively, and you can make a little bit more money, right? So as a recap here, you guys are going to go to your 4-hour charts on whatever type of thing you're looking to trade, whether it be stocks, forex, or cryptocurrency. You're going to set up the RSI and stochastic, how I said, and then all you're doing is waiting for crossovers on the 4-hour chart between the stochastic and the RSI. As you can see right here, all you need is one of them to be crossing over below the 50, but both have to be having crossovers. After that, you can now do day trading, and that'll make these day trades very, very accurate. So when you have the okay to go forward, next step you're going to be looking for the RSI crossover below the 50 and the stochastic crossover below the 50. If one of them is having a crossover below the 50 and one of them is having a crossover above the 50, that's still an okay sign to buy. That is going to be a buy entry trigger. You ride the wave up and you're going to sell at your next level of resistance here and take your money and run. If there's a moving average, you can expect to go higher than that next level of resistance, but that's adding more risk. So you're getting more risk and more reward. If you guys don't feel like you want the extra reward and it's not worth the risk, you guys can always take your profit right there, be happy that you made money, and then keep on growing your portfolio larger and larger and larger, and to the point where you're trading $5,000, $10,000, you're making around $200 to $1,000 for every little trade that maybe takes only a couple hours to do. And therefore you're able to really grow a lot faster because you were staying disciplined in this type of field, right? So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Today's sponsor is Blueberry Markets. They're a regulated trading broker offering forex, crypto, indices, and stocks with tight spreads, fast execution, and platforms like MetaTrader and TradingView. If you want to check them out, the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, today's sponsor is Weeks, a global crypto trading exchange where you can trade hundreds of cryptocurrencies, use futures and spot markets, and even copy expert traders, all from one secure platform. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. Thanks.